Good evening, my friends. You know, first and foremost, is we're gonna get real tonight. We're gonna get real tonight, my friends. We're gonna get real. First and foremost, I want to start this live by this is not sarcastic, so don't think I'm being sarcastic when I'm saying what I'm about to say right now. This is some serious shit. And I hope I don't get emotional because this is sad. I love animals very much. You guys know that when fuck it, you guys know I fight that fucking cancer monster, and there's animals that show me love and affection, right? And fuck, my fucking hat just went flying. But what what I don't like is the motherfucking evil, corrupt, devil bastards called the Democrats. I call them Demorats. They euthanized Peanut, and this is some corrupt, evil, maniacal, devilish shit. And I feel so bad because Peanut the squirrel was taken away from him, and just very sad, very sad. Mark, gentleman's name is Mark Mark Longo. I'm getting, because my mind is racing right now and I want to fucking yell and scream. Mark Longo. He's in New York. So again, the Democratic pieces of shit government fucking bum ass devils took Mark's squirrel Peanut, and I think Mark had a raccoon too, and euthanized them. That means kill. They killed his pets. They killed animals. They killed two animals that were alive because Mark loved them and had them in his home. Who the fuck were these animals hurting? Who the fuck were they endangering? But the sick, maniacal, devil, evil, disgusting, democratic pieces of shit of this New York government went to Mark's house and seized Peanut the squirrel and the raccoon and killed them. And they call it euthanized. This is sick. We cannot vote this evil puppet called Kamala in to be the president of America. Period. Let's now go back last week. Last week, one of those illegals raped a little 5-year-old girl on Long Island, New York. Again, New York. The evil, maniacal, democratic party state, which I hope flips this year to Republican if they don't cheat again with the Dominion system and have all the illegals that they allowed in to America, to our America, to be their puppets, to vote for them, which again makes no sense to me because last I checked, you had to be a citizen to vote. So they keep changing all these laws, and people are voting that's dead. People that are voting that are dead. Now these illegals are voting whom aren't even citizens. Then you get fake votes. Then you get the fake computer Dominion votes. They're going to cheat again. It's like I could foresee it. It's like I could foresee it that I think there's going to be another revolution in America. I think it's going to be like 1776 all over again. And people are just going to say, fuck this shit. and they're going to take their country back. I think either they're going to take their country back and get rid of all of these government these government people, or you're going to see states secede and become their own countries. I could promise you that. I could promise you that because it's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. So I just want to say, and again, I'm being very serious about this. Rest in peace, Peanut the squirrel. We loved you on TikTok, Mark. I am so sad for you. I am so sad for you. I don't know the name of your raccoon. I'm trying to like Google it really fast. Nothing's coming up. But we all know Peanut the squirrel, and those evil pieces of shit demo rats killed Peanut in New York. And I am so sorry, Mark. I am so sorry for your loss, because I know firsthand that one of the most amazing emotions is love and trust that an animal can give you, because they depend on you to feed them and care for them, and in turn they give you simple love and affection back that is so real and so genuine. And I know Peanut did that for you, Mark, and I know you loved Peanut. I swear to God, these evil democratic bastards need to all be gone and removed from government. This is sickening. It's sickening that they killed Peanut. And your raccoon, which I'm sorry I don't know the name. I know the community over at TikTok is the world is pretty much in a rampage right now, because that was done to you, Mark. It's sickening. It's sickening. Who were they hurting? In fact, you gave them love. We watched Peanut love you every week with your great videos, and how you trained Peanut, and how Peanut trusted you, and how you trusted Peanut. And again, I wish I knew the name of the raccoon, because again, that was another life that was taken. And a lot of people, they might be like, it was a squirrel, it was a raccoon. It's illegal to have them in your home. To all of those idiot fucking people that would even say that, you could go fuck yourself. And they're probably democratic bastard devils themselves too. So listen, man, the America needs Trump, and the maniacal system of the Democratic Party is probably going to steal and cheat and lie again, like they have been doing. They haven't done anything but make things worse. The fake promises and the fake promises continue. Well, if this was real and they really felt this way, it would have been done in the last 3.5 years. But no, they opened up the floodgates to all of these illegals and killers and rapists, and to the parents of the little girl who, the little 5-year-old girl who was raped on Long Island, New York. I am so sorry, and that is meaningless. Even when I say I'm sorry to Mark for his loss, that is meaningless. It is irrelevant. It is words. It is just spelling. It is just words that mean shit, because it's already done. It happened. You can't take it away. There's nothing to be fucking sorry for, because it's already done. That's why I laugh at people when they say I'm sorry. I say go fuck yourself. And that's a big mistake that people make, is forgiving. You don't forgive anybody in this world. If they do something wrong, that's on them. They own it. It is for them to live with it. Period. Period. So with that said, crime, rape, all these fucking illegals, this is becoming one of those countries where everybody is fucking laughing at. Do you see this going on in other esteemed countries? Nah, no fucking way. No fucking way. And this place called America, aka the United States, we're not united. There is nothing united about this place anymore. Nothing. It is so split that it's this close to a war. This close. You think that you got to worry about World War III? No, my friends. You better worry about a war right here in America that's going to come very, very soon if shit goes bad on Tuesday night, and probably they're going to carry it over again to keep on counting, which is unheard of, again to Wednesday morning, so that they could lie and cheat and steal and fucking rig the goddamn computer so that the democratic evil son of a bitches win again. I promise you, I foresee this, that the evil democratic bastards are going to do this shit again. There will be a civil war. And I really am scared for Americans, real Americans. Here's why. You guys don't know how to fight. Your guns were all tried to taken away from you. You guys remember that, right? Now I know there's people that still have their guns, and then there's the military. Whose side is the military going to be on? You ever think about that? Whose side is the military really going to be on? Are they going to listen to a new president? Are they going to kill civilians? Do you know that was made into law? That if you go against something of the government now, I don't know the exact wording, and I wish I did, but you guys could look this up. And it's not martial law, because even with martial law, the army and soldiers, they could kill you, they could take your house, take your possessions, come right in. This country, I'm telling you, something is going to happen. There is a reason why that all of these UFOs are coming in from the dimension. There is a reason why that, again, the government, all they do is lie to you people. That's all they do, is lie and cover up and lie and lie and cover up more and lie and cover up more. Back in the day, see if the government was honest. Hey, an alien just crashed here. Let's all be logical, intelligent human beings. Clearly, there is life. But see, the reason why they didn't tell you about UFOs is because it's interdimensional. There's no space. So they make this movie up, right? They make this movie up about, oh, let's go to the moon. Guess what? The guy, the director from The Shining, filmed the whole fucking moon landing. It's rigged. It's fake. It never happened. Nobody went there. No one went there. I don't know what the fuck these astronauts are even talking about. Yeah, you could go into the Earth's upper atmosphere. Yes, you could go into the upper atmosphere. There's no leaving this planet. It's called a plane of inertia. Say that fast. Plane of inertia. Plane of inertia. Planet Earth. Planet Earth. Plane of inertia. You got the firmament. This is prison. This is prison. This carbon 666 body. Look it up. Look it up. Prison. 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 Dude, does anybody look like humans? But see, when we look at our beautiful animals and insects, right, that everybody wants to kill and hate, guess what? They're alive. It's life. Grass that you walk on, it's alive. It's life. The bushes, the trees, the birds, the insects, the rats, the bees, the cockroaches, the little squirrels, and the raccoons that your government kills. And it's all life. It is beautiful. You know, see these veins? See these veins that we have in our arms? Don't they match the leaves on the tree? It's all science. Electricity. Electricity. It but you see, I'll break things down into things that you guys have never heard of, never were taught, because the government wants to subconsciously manipulate you, subconsciously control you. The same thing like fake religions. They want to subconsciously manipulate you, subconsciously control you, keep your frequency low, because a human being has frequency. See, it's about sound and vibrations. Stonehenge. You ever realize stuff like that? These were major healing centers because of sound and vibrations. You look at the ancient world, they were more technologically advanced than we are now. Everything always existed. And there's a reason why there's a reset button on video games and computers and electronics. Everything comes from life. You hit the reset button, you evaporate life, you build it right back up with DNA. People, these things, our creators, not God, our creators have been around for billions and billions and billions and billions of infinite, what we humans classify as years. There is no time. Time is a man-made device. I guarantee you right now, if you love physics as much as I do, I love science, I love physics. There is no time. You could bend space-time, yes, and that's how you go into other dimensions, just like how there's I'm gonna say it wrong, the solar sunspot points on the plane of inertia, right? That's why my mind is blanking out on me. That's why the Masons, the 33 symbol, a 33-degree angle. You see that? The waters above, the waters below, the black sun, the moon. It's the 33 angle. And then all the points, X spots, X spots, X points, X points, X spots. Those are your dimensions. And it's very, very precise that all of these pyramids were placed very strategically on the plane of inertia, what you guys were all educated by them to call planet Earth. But the points are X points, very specific, just like the latitude and the longitude, the speed of light. Everything is math, everything is precision. See, there's a reason why, but the people that find my videos know I can't put titles of videos as to what I really want to talk about. You know, I can't. This is why my numbers suck, because I'm shadow banned. I'm shadow banned. They consider my intelligence a critical weapon. My intelligence is a critical weapon. That's why whistleblowers get killed. That's why whistleblowers get assassinated. I'm still here. There's a reason why I'm still here. So the thing is this, you know, humans, the thing is this. You've been duped your whole known existence. God did not make you specifically. Not at all. God is a spark. God is the light. That's the most important part that you need to know. You know, it's atoms, electrons, neutrons, protons, is science, carbon, oxygen, water, H2O, electric, magnetic, electromagnetism, torus fields. This is what you guys need to learn, not bullshit. They're teaching your children, and they taught you and me, wasted our fucking years of our lives in school, sitting there behind a desk, listening to some dumb fucking human reading rhetoric to us out of bullshit textbooks. But you see, when I became 13 years old, I remember it was 8th grade. I remember it was 8th grade, and I was so highly intelligent and bored out of my fucking mind. And, I was just with my friends, my peers in school, wasting my fucking time, drawing in my notebooks. I got a trigger memory. So anything that I see, that I read, I could immediately, just like a picture, that's how my brain works. I recognize it. I put the answer, whether I believe it to be right or wrong. I put the answer that is in black and white in the little textbook. 100 fucking percent. You guys could Google this shit. Hey, Kellenberg, am I telling any lies? Yeah, I don't think so. Just like how the what is it? The oh fuck. The presidential what's her goddamn name? The idiot? What's her name? The woman who speaks for the president at I could even give a shit. She's from Kellenberg. Yep. She's from my old high school. And a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. But whatever. You listen. This is why I laugh. This is why I laugh. Look how she lies to the world at the press conferences. She could only say what she's told to say. That's her job. She works for them. Okay? But hey, Kellenberg, am I telling any lies here? No. So this is what I mean. And then, then St. John's University, and then fucking I go to the real world, and none of it mattered. All the education went out of the window. Out. Garbage. I feel bad for my parents who spent tons of money on tuition and private school education. I feel bad because they were robbed. They were robbed by the system. They were robbed by the Catholic, corrupt, multi-billion dollar business. That's what they are. It's not a religion. It's a business. I feel bad for all of you parents out there paying tuition to send your little sons and your daughters to these schools to be brainwashed. I feel bad for all of you. It's a shame. It's a shame. And that's a whole other topic too. That's a whole other topic too, because let's face it, when you break down the original Bible, which again is a retelling of the stories of the Sumerian tablets, the texts, the emerald tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean, what was it, 4,000 years predating any known Bible. It is the exact same stories, changing people's names to humanize them, and you just retell all of the same fucking stories that are in the original Sumerian tablets and your emerald tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean. And you see, this is why I will debate any religious scholar, and I even challenge the Pope to a debate numerous times. They won't do it. They won't go on the network. They won't go on the network and do this. No. No, that's crazy. We won't do that. That's absurd. No. Is it really absurd? Is it really absurd? So I'll run circles around you. I'll run circles around any scholar out there. Circles. I'll make you look like a goddamn fool. But this is the world that we live in. And if you analyze and this is why I'm very critical in studying the real stuff of life, ancients, uh, ancient Egyptians, Thoth, the Atlantean, the Anunnaki. This is where you all derive your real science, your real creation. You see, they made us. They made the human. Now, if you analyze your little insects, your bugs, your insects, aliens, what do you see? You see the big bug eyes, little skinny little arms, the big bug eyes. It looks like insects, right? See, us humans who were created, see this body? It's called a carbon 666 body. Anything I say, look it up. Anything I say, you look it up, you research it. This is why they want to get rid of books. You guys ever read the book Fahrenheit 321? You should read that book, because they're slowly getting rid of physical books. If you really look at the current state of your libraries, what is it turning into? Digital. Who owns all the digital stuff? Google. Oh, Google. And this is one of the reasons why I am shadow banned pretty much all over social media, but I'm still doing great. Because they want to silence me. This is why the numbers suck here, the views suck here, the views have been starting to suck at Meta, at Instagram, whatever the fuck, all over the place. Even bullshit Elon Musk, which I don't even know why Donald Trump has that man close to him. That is a bad human being. I don't even know if he's truly a human. Now, there's stories about Elon Musk opening up the portals, and his nanny said those stories a very, very long time. He is not whom you think he is, and there is a reason why he's a very successful man as far as fake money that you guys, all you humans, are controlled with. But that there's a very, I firmly believe that is whom they prophesize, the true ancients, whom they prophesize to be the Antichrist. I think it is Elon Musk. When you give more power to a robot, to an android, you build them up, even though our brains, our eyes, our brains, our sense, everything is a program in us. And if you don't think it's not a program, I don't know what the fuck you believe, but you might be one of those religious yeehaw motherfuckers who actually believe that a God is going to come and save your ass, and no one's coming. No one's coming. Keep on waiting. Just like you guys wait for Santa Claus and you keep on waiting. No one is coming to save any of you. So you better learn how to fight. You better learn how to kill. You better learn how to defend yourself. Please. You're going to need this. You're going to need this in the very near future. If you don't, you will die. Period. Survival of the fittest. Just like COVID, the pandemic. You got to kill thousands and hundreds of thousands of people to control the population. You see, there's a reason why the Georgia Guidestones were destroyed. There was the position in the Guidestone to always be aligned to Polaris, but yet they tell you that this planet Earth is spinning millions of miles an hour through the galaxy. And get the fuck out of here. We don't do shit. The fucking stars, which are the watchers, that they're lights. It's if you guys, if I don't know what the fuck you guys believe, but listen, there's seven chakras, seven elements, the seven planets. I know they tell you that there's more, but yeah, okay. Everything is aligned. Everything is in an alignment. Life is an alignment. Torus fields, electromagnetism. We are electric beings. That's why our veins look like lightning bolts. Electricity. You guys know, like when you play with that ball of electric. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The static electricity ball. Well, doesn't that look like your veins? Doesn't that look like leaves on a tree? Veins. We are electric beings. Water, electricity, magnetism, electromagnetism on this plane of inertia. And this is why you got to study your Anunnaki. Life will always be. The technology will always be, because the knowledge will always be. Consciousness. You see these voices in your head? You see these gut feelings that you humans have inside of you? Danger. You know, it's spider sense, right? Spider sense, right? You get that vibe like, yo, this doesn't feel right, man. Yo, this doesn't feel right. Because it's in your head. It's the consciousness. It's your consciousness. It's your preloaded software. It's right there. It's being downloaded every fucking second into your bodies. My words coming from my mind to you, there is a reason. There is a reason everybody does what they do on this earth, planet, plane of inertia dimension, third dimension, every second of the day of your lives. There is a reason. And if you don't think that, you need to educate yourselves. So, you know, it's come to a point where you just have to say, like, what the fuck is this fuckery? You know, remember when they scared you with AIDS? You guys remember that, right? Shout out to my man Magic Johnson, not my man. Shout out to Magic Johnson, right? He's cured, right? How'd that go down? Mad people died, right? But not you. God bless you, man. God bless you. COVID. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands more all passed away. Why is that? Everybody's chilling now, right? Fine, right? They tried to jab you up. Hope you guys didn't do that. And rest in peace to Mark. Rest in peace to, man. There's just so many people that have passed away in my life because of that. The list is unheard of. Mark just comes into my mind because we grew up as kids, and then I get a notification that Mark passed away with COVID, and I'm like, what? And you know, it's sickening. It's sickening. But again, Wuhan, right? And they were all in on it. Same thing like Fauci. You remember Fauci was involved with AIDS, right? No one talks about AIDS anymore, right? Oh, I wonder why. No one talks about COVID anymore, right? How come we're not putting death tolls up every motherfucking day? Why? Subconscious pre-programming. You guys were making yourself sick. They made you sick subconsciously because they put it in your heads and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it. It's called spelling. You see these words that we speak? Spelling. SPELLING. We're spelling. That's why I tell you guys, you can manifest anything you want to do in life. Anything. anything, you got to physically say it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day out loud until you start to believe it, until you see it, and you'll manifest it. Anything. I promise. And when I promise, I keep my word, right? I promise you. You human beings are so powerful. So powerful. And you got to start to get these fucking sneakers off of your feet. Rubber. Rubber stops electric current. You remember that in school? It's the one thing they actually taught you that's real. Rubber is not a conductor of electricity. It stops electricity. That's why, you wear the rubber gloves if you're working with electrical. That's why at the end of screwdrivers is rubber. There is a reason why your soles are rubber, and it's not for comfort. Your feet need to touch the ground. It's called grounding. Now, yes, human beings, it's comfortable to walk around with your sneakers, right? Yeah, you have to, and you got to go to work and protect your feet. Yeah, every fucking day. I don't care if you live in an apartment complex. I don't care if you live in a house. You go the fuck outside, take your sneakers and your shoes off, take your socks off, and you let your feet touch the grass and the ground. Grass, the soil, the grass. It is called grounding. And you will see significant natural healing happening in your body. The second you touch that ground, it's like a recharge. I want all of you to start going and fucking hugging a tree. You think I'm joking with you guys? Lean right up against that tree. Touch that tree. Hug that tree. Don't worry about it. You're not going to get dirty. Hug that tree. Touch that tree. Talk to the tree. That tree is older. That tree's older than you. That tree experienced things that you'll never experience. That tree is strong. That soul of that tree is tough. And guess what? All the trees talk to each other. All their roots are all connected underground. Do you know? Fun fact for you guys, science. Fun fact. Do you know that a tree, let's say there's like an insect intruder that's on one tree, they'll send a pulse signal, a communication signal to all the other trees, alerting them that this is happening on their tree. And it's very fascinating. It's very, very fascinating how trees work. They are our yin yang. The tree takes the carbon, gives off the oxygen. We take in the oxygen, give off the carbon. Everything in this life, dimension, torus field, yin yang, just like the sun and the moon, electric, magnetic, electric sun, magnetic moon. That's why there is the moonstral cycle, not the menstrual cycle. Women have the moonstral cycle, but they call it the menstrual cycle. No, my friends, no. That's why there's the 28-day moon cycle. 28 days. There's supposed to be 13 months, 28 days each month, but nope, they changed that too. We don't even know what the fuck year we're really in. But again, there's not really a year because time is really man-made. What this does is track the moon cycles. That's what it does. It tracks the moon cycles. That's why when there's full moons, human nature gets a little crazy because the magnetism is pulling the heaviest on the body. But again, there's so many things that I'm touching base on. And if you really, really want to start raising your frequencies, raise your frequencies. Just remember, I am who am. Now, I'm not saying I'm God, but do you remember that the story of Jesus, he said, I am who am? Reverse the word who. Om. And this is why the monks and the ancient monks and the ancient Egypt and the ancients, Om. You see that vibration inside of you? Om. That shit heals you, people. That's why they got rid of all the bells. That's why they got rid of all the bells in the world for whom the bells toll. You see, I'm not talking to you behind a fucking mask. No. There's no need for that. See, this is a symbol of the truth. This is a symbol for the truth, you know? Now, yeah, I did wear this mask when my face was all patchy and I was a little more thinner, because, you know, I still wanted to come on and do my live shows and live sales and shows and talks to the people, but I felt a little, I didn't feel self-confident enough, so I covered my face with the anonymous mask. But there's a reason why I chose this symbol. This is a symbol of the truth, a symbol to take down the corruption. I'm not saying go out and fucking kill people. No, do it with your minds. Do it with your minds, because the billions of you people out there whom are being controlled by a few hundred people, how is that possible? Because they control your money. They control you. You humans are still slaves. You were all created to be slaves for the Anunnaki, and you still are slaves to the system of the hierarchy. And until you realize how to beat that, you're going to keep on being slaves every fucking day. Groundhog Day. You guys remember that movie? Yeah, you should really pay attention to the movies in the world, because they're really puzzle pieces. You guys should really pay attention to the comic books you read. Puzzle pieces. And with that said, we're approaching 42 minutes. I'm going to call it a wrap. And whoever finds this video, because I can't put let's talk science or let's talk real, but maybe I will. Maybe I will edit and change it and see if they shadow ban me or do some craziness. But remember, I am an actor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. A collectible is only worth the price somebody in the world is willing to pay for it. Have a good night, guys.